Let's go over the 45-degree side bend. We're going to set up very similarly to how you would with the 45-degree extension. We want to make sure that the pad doesn't get in the way as you start to descend. We also want to make sure that we're moving directly to the side, not twisting at the hip. The goal is to decrease the distance between our rib and our hip. So see here how one thumb is on my rib and then my finger is on my hip. You can see how the distance between the fingers will increase and then decrease as I crunch back upwards. This movement, lower is not better if it means that you're starting to rotate your hips forward. We want to make sure that we're staying facing the side completely so both of your rib bones are facing forward. With this side view, you can see better what this is going to look like. You want to maintain control, and it really is a lot more difficult of a movement than it looks. Again, we really want to make sure that we're not rotating those hips forward as we start to descend. And then think about not using a ton of momentum and really crunching that rib without rotating it to the side or falling or losing control. As far as the foot position goes, this is something where you can either stack your feet like I'm showing here where they're stacked one over the other, or you can use a staggered stance. It really doesn't matter, whatever you prefer. And then from here, you can either place your opposite hand on the hip or place it by your head. Honestly, it does not matter. It just is whatever feels most comfortable to you. On the side that's descending, you can either place that hand on your head or you can let it hang down, or you can hold a weight in it. Before you add a weight, please make sure that you are doing this movement properly. And again, making sure that your hips are not turning forward or backward throughout the movement. If you look to add a weight before you're truly controlling this movement and squeezing up through your oblique, you're going to sell yourself short and hit a plateau when it comes to technique and progressions. Now that you've seen some solid reps without weight and with the stacked foot position, I'm going to show you what it looks like when we're using a weight and when we use the staggered foot position. As you can see with the staggered foot position, you can typically place one foot on each side of the 45-degree angle. Foot pads there at the bottom. And then as far as your hips go, you can either place it on one side of each of those pads or you can go directly in the middle. Again, though, here, no matter what your position, the goal is to keep those hips facing forward, not let them rotate or turn as we descend while holding that weight. So you can see I'm holding the weight, but then I'm still crunching up to the side directly here, and I'm not rotating at the bottom of the eccentric.